guys, I'm just going to talk to you about your amazing words for the week, and then I'm going to read you your story, okay? So your first amazing word is vines. Now remember these in your head because when you hear them in your story, you're going to give me a thumbs up, okay? So vines, like long twisting stems, like poison ivy has vines, cucumbers have vines, some plants have vines that are long twisty stems. Plow, a tool that pushes dirt aside. Plow. Burst, like a real short, quick bit of action, like a burst of speed. Or it could also mean something blew up. Like if you have a water balloon and you throw it on the ground, you could say it would burst, it would blow up. Glows, that means it could be a bright or warm, healthy color, or it could be something that's bright in the darkness. Glows. Bouquet. It's just a bunch of flowers. Like if you've ever picked a handful of flowers and given them to somebody, that's a bouquet of flowers. Shrivel. Shrivel means to shrink and become wrinkled. Shrivel. So I'm going to read you our story. Give me a thumbs up if you hear our amazing words. We have vines, plow, burst, glows, bouquet, and shrivel. Have you ever heard the legend of the prickly pear cactus? Long ago in Mexico, a group of people called the Aztecs wanted to build a great city. I'm going to stop right there and tell you something for a minute. I am going to have a video of how to cook with prickly pear cactus on the bookshelf on the bottom shelf, and also there's going to be a Google Earth thing that you can go to and you can check out a real Aztec city. These people, they're talking about the Aztecs. Some of their cities still stand in Mexico, some buildings from them, and they are so neat. These people were brilliant and they could really plan buildings that still last. So I'm going to link that so you guys can check it out. They searched for the right spot for hundreds of years. Finally, a signal told them where to build. It was an eagle with a snake in its mouth standing on a prickly pear cactus. The signal told the Aztecs they had found the correct location. They built the city right there and called it, and I'm probably not going to say this right, so bear with me, Tenochtitlan, or the place of the prickly pear cactus. Today, that city is the capital of Mexico. It is no wonder the Aztecs wanted to live in a place where they could find the prickly pear cactus. People have used this plant for food, medicine, hair conditioner, and more for a very long time. It grows in warm places all over the world, including the United States. The prickly pear grows so much in Texas, for example, it is the official Texas state plant. You can easily spot a prickly pear cactus. The plant does not have vines, a woody trunk, or thin leaves like the other familiar plants. Instead, it has flat green petals. They are shaped like tears. A prickly pear cactus can be just a few inches high or up to 7 feet tall. You would need a plow to knock down a large prickly pear cactus. Whether large or small, this plant usually produces beautiful flowers. Each flower is a bright burst of yellow that glows in the sun. Don't try to gather these flowers for a bouquet, though, because the prickly pear cactus is covered with sharp spines that look like needles. Sometimes the flowers shrivel and form fruits. These reddish-pink fruits are called prickly pears because they also have prickly spines. Many people like to eat the fruit and petals of the prickly pear cactus. The fruits are red, sweet, and juicy inside and make delicious jams, candies, or sweet drinks. The seeds inside the fruits can even be used to make flour for bread. Well, they can be used for a little bit of everything. The video I'm posting will have, I think it's a stew. The lady used stew to make her out of cactus, and you'll get to see how she takes all the spines off so it's not pokey anymore. It's pretty neat, so you might want to watch it. To eat them, people must carefully pick the petals and scrub or cut off the spines. After that, the petals can be cooked like a vegetable or cut up and stirred like an omelet. The prickly pear cactus has other uses besides serving as food. The red fruit can be made into a dye for fabric. Other parts of the plant can be used as medicine. In some parts of the world, these plants are grown between houses as natural fences. The prickly pear cactus is beautiful, useful, and an important plant. So the next time you travel across the Texas countryside, try to spot one. Don't touch it, however, because it's called prickly for a reason. So thumbs up at home if you would try something that had prickly pear cactus in it, if you would eat one. I would try one. The video looks really good where she cooks with it. So I'm going to put it below. It's going to be on the picture of the prickly pear, and also you can go check out Tenochtitlan. Not Tenochtitlan. You can check out some other Aztec cities in Mexico and see what you think of those.